Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, DXLG just filed an 8K, and the board is telling shareholders to ignore an unsolicited offer. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. It looks like Destination XL Group is getting an unwelcome offer from Zodiac Partners, and the company's own leaders are pushing back hard. So what is going on here? Destination XL Group Incorporated, a company that deals in big and tall apparel, has put out a report because they received a tender offer. A tender offer is basically when someone wants to buy a lot of a company's stock directly from shareholders, usually to gain control of the company. This offer is coming from a group called Zodiac Partners, the SEC. The big news is that Destination XL Group's board of directors is recommending that its shareholders reject this offer. They are saying it is unsolicited, which means the company's management did not ask for it, and it is not what they believe is best for the company or its investors. The company issued a press release on May 26, 2026 to share this recommendation. Destination XL Group, or DXLG, is traded on the Nasdaq stock market under the symbol DXLG. Its common stock is valued at a par value of 1 cent per share. The filing itself doesn't give us all the details of the tender offer, like the price Zodiac Partners is offering per share. However, we know from external news that the offer is for $0.82 per share. This is a really critical number. When we look at the market cap, it is around $40 million and they have over 1,400 employees. Now, $0.82 per share for a company with a $40 million market cap sounds pretty low, and that is likely why the board is fighting it. Often, when a company's stock is trading below what the board believes it is worth, and an unsolicited offer comes in at a low price, the board will advise shareholders to reject it. Based on news from Stock Titan on May 26, 2026, DXL is telling its investors to shun this offer. This aligns with the filing sentiment. The company Destination XL Group Incorporated is registered in Delaware. Its principal executive offices are located in Canton, Massachusetts. The company's core business is in apparel retail, specifically catering to the big and tall market. This is a niche but important segment of the apparel industry. The fact that an unsolicited offer is even being made suggests that someone, Zodiac Partners, sees value or potential in DXLG that they believe is not currently reflected in the stock price or the company's overall strategy. However, the board's strong recommendation to reject the offer implies a significant disagreement on valuation and the company's future prospects. Looking at the top institutional holders, we see names like Adobe Investment Company, Inc., Fund One Investments, LLC, and Nantahala Capital Management, LLC. These are significant shareholders who will be paying close attention to the board's advice. If the offer price of $0.82 is substantially lower than what these institutions believe the company is worth, they will likely join the board in rejecting it. What this filing really boils down to is a conflict. Zodiac Partners wants to take control of DXLG at a price the board feels is too low. The board's recommendation to reject the offer is a clear signal to shareholders that they should hold onto their shares and not sell to Zodiac Partners. This is a common scenario in corporate finance, where activist investors or other entities try to acquire companies they believe are undervalued. The outcome will depend on how the shareholders vote and whether Zodiac Partners decides to increase its offer or pursue other strategies. The risk here for DXLG shareholders is that if the company's performance does not improve or if they cannot secure a better offer, the stock price might not recover significantly and they could be left holding shares that are not performing well. On the other hand, if the board's strategy to reject the offer and continue as an independent company proves successful, shareholders could see better long-term value, given that other news outlets like Globe Newswire are seeking alpha. And Guru Focus also reported on Destination XL Group recommending shareholders reject the tender offer from Zodiac Partners on the same day. It's clear this is a significant event for the company. The key question for investors now is whether the board can demonstrate a clear path to increasing shareholder value that outweighs the current offer price. Alright, that is my take on this filing. What is your perspective on this situation and what it means for DXLG investors? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe for more. The research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. If you are finding value here, hit like, subscribe, and join our Discord, all linked below.